Hey guys, Jen Bloom here, your Gentastic Pampered Chef Consultant. Today I'm going to show you the herb freezing tray and what I like to use them for the most. These are so versatile. I've made fat bombs when I'm doing the keto diet in them. They're kind of the perfect shape. You could do any kind of, obviously herbs. So if you want to take your fresh herbs from your garden while they're nice and bountiful right now, freeze them for later use in the year. It just makes really an easy way to store them. What I do is once they're set, pop them out. They're silicone, so they just pop right out, and then put them in a, whatever your container is. I use Ziploc. You can also put them in a frozen leak-proof container, you know, your glass container too, if you don't want to use the plastic. All right, super easy. Okay, so I have a couple of things here. I have the small batter bowl. This is a little bit smaller than the classic. It is 4 cups. It has the markers, it's wet here, has the liter marker and the cup marker on this side, and they come with lids. I use these for everything. So right now it's going to be my collector for my lemon juice. And then I just have my lemon. I'm using my super cute pink tomato knife I got last month during Help Whip Cancer. A couple different ways you can do this. I have my juicer, which I can just use like so and get all the juice out that way. That's a little too much effort for my taste, and it's kind of messier, but it's a good way to get the seeds out of there too, and you get all the juice out of the rind. So I have the second half. So this has 2 different ways you can use it too. There's a pour and a strain. We can see that pour and strain, so we want to strain the seeds out of there, so I have it set for that. Alrighty. And it has the little strainer right there because I have it set to strain. If it was pour just like with your Kool-Aid container, that would be open, but I don't want to get those seeds in there, so I'm just going to pour it right into my batter bowl and collect that up. Super easy, so that's one way to do it. My favorite way is the citrus press. So easy to use. I love this thing. These lemons are pretty big, which is why I love ours compared to some, because it has an extra big well that will accommodate that. So you're just going to put your lemon in, cut side down, and then we're going to just press it into our, it's a really big one. Look at that. And that gets every last little bit of juice, no seeds. And look at that, it completely inverts your fruit. So this is my go-to tool when I'm gonna, usually if I'm doing this, I've gone to Costco and got the big bag of limes and lemons, and I tend to go to waste because I don't use them. So these have just been great because then I can always have fresh lime or lemon juice, you know, using for your guacamole or salsa, baking, any kind of cooking. You know, you just always have it, just leave it on your counter, let it defrost a little bit, and you're good to go. You can always put it in the microwave. Ooh, that was a juicer. So you see it's keeping all the seeds out of our juice, which is nice. Getting a little crazy here with this. So super easy. Now what you do, you can also put, you know, if you wanted flavored ice cubes, you could put mint. You could use these as ice cubes. What I've started doing too is putting coffee. We never go through a whole cup of coffee before we have to head to work. So a great way to reuse it is just to put it in these, and then you have frozen coffee for your iced coffees. So that way it doesn't water down your beverage. All right, so super easy. We're just gonna put the lid on. Need to juice probably another 1. It comes with this plastic lid. You can just put that on there, and that way there's no spills. I like to put them on a baking tray, so it just holds them and makes it a little easier. Once they freeze, you're gonna pop them out, pop them in your Ziploc, and it's gonna take no room in your freezer, and you're gonna be so glad you did this. Okay, I'm done with all my lemons, and I have this much left. I'm waiting for the first batch to come out of the freezer. So you have the lid on the small batter bowl, and I'm just gonna pop this in the fridge, wait for my first batch to freeze, pop those into Ziploc, and then keep going. So good to do on a meal prep day. When you get back from Costco, like I said, I know I never use the whole bag of lemons before they go bad because it's so hot here and I don't have room in my fridge. Okay, took out my lemon juice and wanted to show you what it looks like. So you just pop up on the bottom because it's silicone, and then just pop right out. So look at that, perfect lemon juice, little rounds, and I'm gonna pop those in a Ziploc bag and then keep refilling them until I use up the rest of my lemons, and then I'm gonna tackle my limes next. So this herb freezing tray set I love, comes with the two trays as well as the two lids, and it's awesome. You're gonna want more than one set, I guarantee it. From my kitchen, yours. Have a gentastic day.